Good evening, folks. I am by name Celeste Nysen. Here, I want to show you the practical aspect of fish production, how to hatch them, raise them to fingerling stage, and to know the water management practices. Before we go into that, I would like to tell you a little about fish, aquaculture in general. Aqua means water, culture means cultivation. So, what is aquaculture? Aquaculture refers to the cultivation of fish or aquatic organisms in water for human consumption. So we go further to say the different types of aquaculture. One we have based on temperature. The based on temperature we have cold water and warm water, cold and warm water aquaculture. Salinity. Salinity refers to the amount of salt in water. And based on salinity we have the brackish water, the fresh water, and the marine water. The marine water is the water we get we get from the sea, which is usually salty. While the fresh water is the normal water we have from borehole, taps, well. While the brackish water is the combination of both the fresh and marine water. Brackish water is usually an evaporated water. While if you notice fishes that don't live in the river, they live in a marine water, because when you test a marine water, it's salty. So in order for us to produce fish, we use fresh water by making it saline. How do we make it saline? We add little salt on it to produce the fish. So the water content, the environment of the fish will be so salty, and that same salt, salinity in the water, helps to build the immune system of the fish. So we go further to say another base another types of aquaculture is based on the rearing facilities. Based on rearing facility, one we have the cage system, two we have the pond system, which is the earthen and the concrete pond. Like here where I am right now is the hatchery unit. Here is the concrete pond. Here is the concrete pond. This is where I'm sitting. Is the concrete pond. I'm in the hatchery unit. This is the concrete pond. Earthen pond is there, like earthen pond is at like digging the soil surface to cultivate fish. It does not involve the use of cement. So therefore we have another type, the raceway aquaculture. Another rearing facilities we have the tank aquaculture. The tank aquaculture. The tank aquaculture we have examples are the collapsible tank, the GP tank, etc. Then based on management practices we have intensive system, semi-intensive and extensive system. Intensive system is when we cultivate fish in a confined room, while semi-intensive system is when we cultivate fish outside the environment, outside the environment, as in within outside the confined room. Mostly fishes are being harvested or cultivated in a confined room are usually the hatchlings, the one you hatch. Then talking about the extensive system is the one that will cultivate outside outside the environment, maybe probably at the bank side of the river, bank side of the river, in which you mount your cage system there, in which naturally fish introduce themselves into the cage and you trap them, then thereby grooming them to a larger size. So I would say before, so let's talk about the factors considered in establishing a pond construction. So talking about that, we say topography. Talk about topography. First, you must get the layout of the land. The layout of the land, which is very important. Two, the source of water. You cannot start a fish cultivation or a fish aquaculture without source of water. Your primary source of water must be there. Thirdly, we talk about water quality. The quality of water must be tested for pH, in the sense that the water must reach as a water suitable for aquaculture is usually from 6.5 to 8.5 tested for pH, while from 0 to 6.4 is acidity. Then from 8.6 to 14 is alkalinity. So to test for pH, the water must range from 6.5 to 8.5. That's a good water quality suitable for aquaculture, fish production. So we'll go to the types of soil. The type of soil suitable for fish aquaculture is clay soil, because of it has high water retention capacity to hold water. So weather and climatic condition, another important factor we need to take note when establishing a pond. Weather and climatic condition. One, the weather and climatic condition, you need to make sure that the temperature is not too cool, it's not too hot. It should be a temperature of around 35 degrees centigrade to cultivate fish. Then we'll talk about the vegetation. The vegetation, the place cultivated for fish should not be prone to flood. Should not be prone to flood or erosion. Then we'll talk about accessibility. You have your fish farm in a place where it's easily accessible, one, to customers if they want to get your product. Two, accessible for easy transportation of fish from your farm to your place of marketing. Three, accessibility also helps. Good accessibility of farm, good location helps in the transportation of fish product, fish feed. Then let's talk about the construction of tank.